Lester, good evening. Tonight, NBC News has learned that President Trump has decided to select federal judge Amy Coney Barrett to succeed Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Barrett is a favorite of conservatives who like her anti-abortion rights views. Now the push will be on to see if she can be confirmed before the election. President Trump's accelerating his campaign travel 3 states today alone, warning about what he says could be an election contested in the courts.
We may end up in a dispute for a long time because that's the way they want it. But we're going to end up winning.
The president standing by his refusal to commit to a peaceful transfer of power, amplifying his complaints about mail-in ballots that are expected to skew heavily in favor of Democrats, even as he's urging his supporters to vote by mail in crucial swing states like Florida. Joe Biden tonight firing back.
This is a typical Trump distraction. It's trying to make everybody wonder whether or not the election will be legit.
The Democratic nominee with NBC News' Stephanie Ruhle dismissing the president's efforts to undermine Americans' trust in the voting process.
I'm confident all the irresponsible, outrageous attacks on voting will have an election in this country as we always have had, and he'll leave.
Biden says he's confident that the Congress and the courts will honor the will of the voters.
The last thing we need is, the equivalent of a coup. I mean, this is not who we are.
Vice President Pence overnight trying to reassure Americans they'll respect the Constitution.
President Trump and I believe we're going to win this election. But we will accept free and fair election results.
But the president told me yesterday he's not sure it can be fair.
We want to make sure the election is honest, and I'm not sure that it can be.
The White House now bashing FBI Director Christopher Wray after he told Congress this about voting by mail.
We have not seen historically any kind of coordinated national voter fraud effort in a major election, whether it's by mail or otherwise.
The president's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, delivering this sharp rebuke.
With all due respect to Director Wray, he has a hard time finding emails in his own FBI, let alone figuring out whether there's any kind of voter fraud.
Now back to the Supreme Court pick. The president will formally announce his Supreme Court nominee during a ceremony here at the White House tomorrow evening in the Rose Garden. Barrett is a married mother of 7, a devout Catholic. She is also a former law clerk of the late Justice Antonin Scalia. If confirmed by the Senate, she would cement a conservative majority for the nation's highest court.